Also in 2018, Drake versus Pusha T.
You know,
And of course, Pusha T had the story of Adidon.
yeah. So this where it gets a little tricky for me, right? Because I'm good. I'm good friends with Pusha, and I'm also homies with Drake. You know what I'm saying? And
You guys had music together.
Drake is like a brother to me. You know what I'm saying? And so when they had that beef, I feel like whoever funneled the information about Drake's, having a kid that he didn't want out there, gave Pusha edge. Now Push can rap like a motherfucker, but then Drake is the like rap Michael Jackson. So it's like you can beef with Drake, and lyrically I feel like Pusha did his thing. But I feel like you beef with Drake, you don't win no matter what you do. So it's like that one gets tricky for me because it's like I feel like I know Pusha's pen, like Pusha can push the pen. He has never failed me in my ears as far as a listener when it comes to, rap shit. The edge, him talking about, Drake's son before we even knew about it. I thought that like in beef, in a rap beef, that was clever. That was dope. And, I gave him props for that. I give him props for that in this judgmental, thing that we're doing. But Drake, I feel like can't lose a beef. Where does he lose? I just don't feel like he loses. It's Drake.
I kind of feel like he lost that one.
Yeah.
And I'm a Drake fan.
Yeah.
I've been saying this. I'm a big Drake fan. I'm a Pusha fan as well. But that one there, because you got to think like it's not just the record itself, but there's a lot more. So, for example, there's the cover where he found the picture of Drake in the blackface.
Yeah.
Remember that?
I mean, that was cool, but I don't think that for me, it just didn't play a part in like, who won or who lost. I feel like if Push is in that beef with anybody else, he annihilates him. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like Drake can't lose a beef, man. It's Drake. Like in the whole thing with a beef is to make people and fans across the board not fuck with you anymore. You know what I'm saying? Or at least for a while. I mean, think about it. Like even Ja in 50, you know what I'm saying? Which we'll get into. Like when 50 did Ja, like everybody was off Murder Inc. Not just Ja, but the whole Murder Inc.
Right. It became a verb. Right. You got Ja ruled.
Exactly.
A verb.
Or me with G-Unit. I mean, motherfuckers stop wearing the shoes. Stop wearing like Mark Echo and G-Unit. That deal, those clothes just disappeared, man. Because I came with G-Unit. So it's like, you gotta factor in like, these moments where it has to like almost end a career. You know what I'm saying? So if Drake can't be ended, how do you lose a beef? And so like let me take it a step further, right? If you can't be killed, right? And I can, and I'm like shooting at you and I got all these motherfucking guns and I'm shooting at you, but you just won't die, right? But I'm able to be killed, right?
Yeah.
And so if you shoot at me, I probably, like, you take a really good shot at me, I die. But if I keep shooting at you and you just won't die, I mean, who wins? Do you lose?
No, I feel you because in this particular one, Drake had little lines here and there, but he never fully responded to Pusha. This is why I was considering not even putting this one on here, but I'm like, the Pusha song was so strong, I have to just put it in here.
Well, here's another from a beef expert, right? Sometimes no response is a response.
True.
Like Hove has won many beefs by not responding. And then he'll give you one simple, subtle, line that, like 3, 4, 5 years later, it'll be one word or one line, and then you get killed that way, like later on. So, I mean, sometimes not responding is a response.
Well, you talked about how you found out that they're trying to set up Drake in LA at one point. What exactly was that about?
That was about like him and Diddy were beefing, right? They had a little beef over something in Miami outside of Live.
I think Diddy allegedly assaulted him or something. I think it was over the Start from the Bottom beat, where I guess it's supposed to go to Diddy and Drake took it and something silly like that.
Yeah, I mean, when I think about Started from the Bottom, I don't know what Diddy would have did with that beat.
I know.
It's like a Drake beat. But there were like calls, going around LA, and it was like, Drake here, Drake there, who will run up on him. I'm not saying it, it didn't come from Diddy directly, but LA get tricky. So, when there are beefs and they are here, no matter who it is, like there's certain people that are gonna get called, and I'm one of those people. So, I had privy, Drake to a little information. Like I said, I don't know where it came from, but I always, it's like my brother. So I hit him. I told him like, yo, this is what it is, but I got you. We over here, and I'm pretty heavy. So, we straight.